You want to learn how to transform your body? Well, I got you. You came to the right place.
From experience of someone whose body once looked like this and wanted change and made this happen, I can tell you a thing or two about transformation. Let me tell you what I had to do.
I had to lock in. And I didn't mean just baby steps. I really had to lock in. I had to lock in mentally and physically. Now, let me tell you the steps I did to make that happen. One, I had to stop procrastinating. Me personally, I would be a procrastinator. I would put stuff aside, like my workouts, I would push it back. I was tired. I would push back recovery. I would just not do it sometimes. And that was the big problem for me. That's what led me to have a lot of failure and not see as much progress as I wanted to. Initially, procrastinating adds on. Like the more you do it, the more it builds onto you, and the more you get a mental mindset of procrastinating, thinking that it's okay. But you got to get that out your mind. Procrastinating is not okay, and you should get that out of your life completely. For some people, okay, it might be not as bad, but if you procrastinate, that just leads to failure. Like if you have a plan to work out, you say the week up, you're like, I'm gonna work out Monday at 5 o'clock, Tuesday at 6 o'clock because you got stuff going on, and then you're gonna Wednesday 5 o'clock again, but then you end up working Monday 7 o'clock, and then you don't work out at all Tuesday. You push it back and say, oh, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. See, you can't do that. I had to lock in, and that's what I used to do sometimes. And even a little amount messes up your whole schedule, and that messes up your game. So just lock in and don't procrastinate. Number two, you gotta be confident. You gotta get out that shy mindset. So a lot of people are shy and scared to go to the gym alone. Even if it is alone, like maybe you can get someone, but if you are one of those people who are afraid to go to the gym alone, don't be afraid because everybody has to do it at some point. Me personally, that was never a problem for me. I always knew that I had to go to the gym and just do what's best for me. Like there was sometimes like, okay, do I look crazy doing this? Not because I once had to start out too in the gym. I was a beginner too at some point, but now I'm not. Now I understand how it's like going to the gym alone is perfectly fine. That's how you build yourself. That's how you build your own confidence. That's how you pick yourself up. Doing it by yourself is okay. It's perfectly fine. And you shouldn't worry about any of that. Let me take me for example. I go to the gym all the time by myself. Like if it's not working out with like a team or friends, which I rarely do sometimes, or like outside of practice, I'm at the gym by myself because I feel like honestly by yourself, you really can have a peace of mind and focus on what you're doing. I feel like working out by yourself is more of a vibe. If you see it in my perspective, how it's like you just chill. If you're a chill person, you just like to do what's best for you and just have the vibe flow going your own music, headphones in, you just vibing, working out, putting the games in. That's what you need. So don't be afraid and build that confidence up. You got this. Third thing I got for you guys is build a schedule. Now let me tell you about that real quick. Building a schedule is so important because going in there just freehand, just off whatever, I know a lot of people that just go to the gym and it's like, I just do whatever I feel like doing. No, you cannot do that. And let me tell you why. Because you might go to the gym Monday and be like, oh, I feel like hitting arms. Then you might do some, dumbbell curls. You might do some tricep extensions. Okay. All done with that. You did all your arm stuff. Then you go back Tuesday and be like, I feel like doing arms again, actually. And that's where failure begins. Because you don't give those muscles that you worked the day before time to rest. You don't give any other love to any part of your body. And then watch you just go 4 straight days just working on upper body. You got no legs done, or vice versa. You just do legs and no arms. And that's something that you gotta incorporate, is building a schedule so you can have set plan on what you do. And it can be as simple as doing just chest on Monday, doing biceps and shoulders on Tuesday, doing legs on Wednesday, doing triceps and back on Thursday. Like, just figure out what's best for you. I'm not saying that's what I do, but it can be as simple as that. Make sure that you are able to incorporate. I would recommend 2 muscle groups each day. Don't go in and try to hit chest, shoulders, biceps, triceps all in one day. 2 muscle groups maximum each day, and that should be good for you, and it should really benefit you where you have time to rest, and maybe you can come back to that later in the week, but only do 2 muscle groups each day so you don't exhaust your whole body and not have energy to do anything else. So make sure you have a schedule so you can stay in line and stay focused on your goals. Make it incorporate where you have, because everyone's life is different. I know everyone's going to be on a different schedule. Make sure you be able to make a schedule where it works for you and it benefits your progress. So Don't go back-to-back days doing the same muscle group. At least give it a day, at least a day. I would say 2 days, but at least give it one day on working on a muscle group, then go back to it and make sure you get that recovery right so you can really be able to work your muscles and actually see progress. Number four. What I have for you guys, this one is super big. This one, if you guys made it this far, and I hope you did, put this one as one of your top priorities. And this one is diet. Diet is so important. I can't stress it enough. Diet. Eating clean, eating good. If you want to have gains, if you want to see progress in the gym, you have to work outside the gym as well. You have to eat good and eat clean, please. I can't stress it enough. Eating clean means cutting out all that extra sugar, all that extra fats that you don't need, all the extra high sodium, all that stuff. You can't do that. Look, if you wanna look good, I know summer's around the corner. You guys wanna look good. Trust. I'm the same way. Everybody's on the same wave. Like, you can't hide it. You want to look good for the summer. You want to be able to go to the beach, show your body, be all nice. Then you have to eat good, and it's not too late. Summer's in a couple months. Start now, eating clean. Cut out the sugar, the candy, the chips, all the little snacks. Eat clean meals. You know, protein, chicken, fish. You know, all that good stuff. Turkey, clean, nice, good meals on carbs, rice, pasta, you know, potatoes, all that good stuff. And make sure you add your greens, please. Let me tell you, I see too many people not eating their vegetables. And if you want to see gains, you gotta have every food group in your diet that's gonna benefit you. So greens, you know, peas, string beans, broccoli. Broccoli's my favorite green, personally. Carrots, like, please add your vegetables so you can eat healthy. Fruits is never gonna do you wrong, and that could be a substitute for sweets. If you have a sweet tooth and you need something sweet, fruits. There's always a fruit for a candy. If you want to have peach rings, just eat a peach. If you want to have freaking apple straws, just eat an apple, please. If you want that body that you always dreamed of having, eat good and you'll get it. And speaking on that too, calorie intake is an important thing. People don't focus on it too much and don't even know what they're eating, how much they eat a day. Calorie intake is important. If you want to gain weight, put on a lot of weight, and I don't know, have definition still, eat over your calorie, have a calorie surplus, eat over your calorie maintenance mark where you can actually gain weight and your body can really use it as fuel. If you want to lose weight, eat under that calorie maintenance and go on a calorie deficit so you can lose some weight and don't eat as much. If you want to maintain and just build muscle, keep that same calorie maintenance, maybe a little bit over, but have a high protein intake, less carbs, high protein. Protein. I can't push that enough. Protein is what you're gonna utilize protein, spam protein, and that's how you're gonna see your gains. Trust me. As you know, for me,
this is an example of a day eating for me as having a little calorie surplus, trying to put muscle on, not gain too much weight, keep my definition, and also being a track and field athlete. So top left, I have toast with eggs for my breakfast, and then I have fruit a little after in the morning as well. Then for lunch, I have chicken, pasta, and broccoli, something like that for the energy and all that. Then a snack, I might have something like the bottom left, bananas, peanut butter, honey, just give me that energy. And then for dinner, I have chicken, rice, and broccoli, which is a pretty good meal for the day. I might have also some little snacks in between, but that's mainly what it is. And always water. You got to stay hydrated. Hydrated is the most important thing. I probably drink 6 to 8 bottles of water a day. So staying hydrated is very important, and you guys should always add that at all times.
As you guys see, that's what I eat. You guys see it's balanced between protein, carbs, my vegetables, fiber, fruits, all that good stuff. Just make sure, if you want that dream body, if you want that body that you always thought about, dreamed about, eat good and work as much outside of the gym as you do in the gym, and you will see progress. Trust. The fifth and final thing I'm gonna tell you guys, and this is just food for thought mentally, just don't stress. Stressing doesn't help any of it, and it really loses your progress. You can find out how to not do that stuff in my other videos, how to not stress. I have videos listed down below of how to balance your life and all that good stuff, but just make sure you're not stressing. If you're stressing, you're actually gonna lose progress and see failure in the spots that you did everything you can. Stressing is just gets to your head it has a mental block on you, emotional block, even a physical block, because it all ties in together. So stressing is not good. Either school, work. I know everybody has a lot going on in their life. I have stuff going on in my life that it's hard. Trust. I know life gets hard. Sometimes you hit a brick wall and there's a lot of barriers, but just know that you will get out of it. But if you really want to have like your goals in life achieved, don't stress, especially when it comes to your body, your temple. Don't stress, because stressing out just, it just harms all that. It makes your progress actually reverse, and you're not going to be able to have that dream body that you want, or even other things like your mental. It's going to be so messed up. So stressing really causes a lot of barriers and a lot of decline in your life, if you know what I mean. So just make sure you're not stressing, thinking positive, and keeping peace, staying happy as much as you can. Take ashwagandha, get good sleep, just stay out the way, do your own thing, focus on yourself, and that's gonna help you not stress. But if you want more info on how to do that, go look at my other videos down below, and you have to figure out how to not stress and be at peace. Alright, well, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Hope the video really helped you guys, and lock it in and figuring out how to get that body that you want. You can get it. Kings, queens, whoever's watching this video, y'all got this. Just lock in. Summer's around the corner. I know you want that summer bod. I know it might be hard, but you gotta push through it. Go get those gains. Go get in the gym. Go lock in. Y'all got this for real. And it's a mix between all of it. Make sure that you get your mental right, that your emotional side's right, and everything's gonna come together. Just keeping peace, easing the stress, just locking in, and you're gonna be good for sure. Alright, so I appreciate y'all watching the video. I hope y'all show love, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I appreciate you guys for showing love to me. It lead me to this point where I can keep pushing, keep doing this. So I really appreciate it. So I'll see y'all next time. Peace.